Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. And there's the bell for round 1. Nice hook. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Good counter punching. The perfect counter lands. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with a jab. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. That hook had to hurt. Tried to score with the uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And Sugar is in trouble. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Thinking you're smart. Last one round. Listen, don't worry about it. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots off. Don't give him any.
Here we go, it's round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Right? Good. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. Eat it round. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there together. And get back out there and win the round. There you go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got him up. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. Finish him. Just the same again.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You done all. Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. It'll take him.
And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Throws the jab but does not score. Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And Sugar is in trouble. Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You're smart. You are. Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the... Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. Can't figure you out. Great one. The jab's working nice.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The courage on display here is incredible. Energy and endurance issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive. Did you see that? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch. Whoa, wait a minute! And Sugar Ray is rocked. He somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter lands. He's eating a lot of big, heavy hands. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Beautiful counter shot. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter punch. Good one. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And Sugar Ray is rocked. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say... On to the sixth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Going to punch himself out, though. Nice counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Sugar Ray is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for right there. Sugar Ray is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
That's luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Sugar Ray is down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
advantage here after both. Here we go, it's round 7. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we gonna see here?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They gotta think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They gotta be smart.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not good.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Catch and shoot. And Sugar is in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Not worried about these two. There's the bell to start round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what